Karma and 5 important principles in Buddhism. All beings have their own karma. The middle-length discourses. The law of cause and effect governs not just the physical world, but also the moral and spiritual realms in Buddhism. This is encapsulated in the doctrine of karma, where intentional actions, whether good or bad, produce corresponding outcomes. Closely linked to this is the doctrine of rebirth, which serves as a natural extension of karma. Together, karma and rebirth form 2 cornerstones of Buddhist philosophy, providing explanations for the disparities and seeming injustices in the world. The historical roots of karma and rebirth. The principles of karma and rebirth were widespread in India before the Buddha's time. However, it was the Buddha who gave these doctrines profound depth and clarity, presenting them as integral aspects of his teachings. Through these doctrines, Buddhism seeks to answer fundamental questions about the inequalities and diversities observed among human beings. Understanding disparities in the world. Why do some people enjoy lives of luxury, intelligence, and robust health, while others face poverty, illness, or hardship? Why are some born with extraordinary talents, while others struggle to grasp the simplest tasks? According to Buddhism, these disparities are not random, but are deeply rooted in the workings of karma. The role of karma. Every joy or sorrow experienced is a direct result of past or present actions, whether performed in this life or in countless past lives. The complexity of causes. While we observe the results, the intricate web of causes leading to these outcomes often remains hidden due to their subtle and far-reaching nature. Modern perspectives on disparities. Modern science attempts to explain human differences through genetics. Traits such as height, weight, skin color, and even some aspects of health are attributed to genetic inheritance. Environment. Factors like upbringing, culture, and surroundings are seen as additional influences. However, the theory of genetic inheritance has its limitations. For instance, identical twins, despite sharing the same genes and environment, often display significant differences in temperament and intelligence. Exceptional talents and prodigies cannot always be traced to parental lineage. Buddhism acknowledges these influences, but emphasizes that karma provides the most comprehensive explanation for individual disparities, especially in areas such as moral integrity, intelligence, and innate abilities. The Buddha's teachings on karma. A young man named Sudha once approached the Buddha to understand the reasons behind the inequalities among people. The Buddha explained, short life caused by killing and harming others, health or illness determined by kindness or cruelty in past actions, beauty or ugliness linked to courtesy or rudeness, wealth or poverty rooted in generosity or stinginess, wisdom or foolishness influenced by the pursuit of knowledge or its neglect. The Buddha's teachings highlight that karma is the true inheritance of all beings, shaping their experiences across lifetimes. Karma beyond physical and genetic influences. The Buddha himself serves as a testament to the power of karma. Born into the lineage of kings, his extraordinary qualities, both physical and spiritual, were not merely inherited, but were the result of his accumulated merits over countless lifetimes. The Lakkhana Sutta describes the Buddha's 32 marks of excellence, each linked to specific past actions. The 5 niyamas. Universal laws. Buddhism identifies 5 universal laws, niyamas, that govern existence, utu niyama. The physical laws governing natural phenomena like weather and seasons. Bija niyama, the biological laws that dictate the reproduction and growth of plants and organisms. Kamma niyama, the moral law of cause and effect, where actions lead to corresponding outcomes. Dhamma niyama, the natural laws governing the universe, including phenomena like gravity. Citta niyama, the psychological laws that influence mental processes and abilities such as telepathy and clairvoyance. Karma is just one aspect of these interconnected laws, emphasizing that not all occurrences in life are solely the result of past actions. Misconceptions about karma. Some mistakenly believe that karma dictates a fixed destiny, leading to fatalism. The Buddha refuted such views, emphasizing karma is not predestination. It operates in conjunction with other natural laws. While past actions influence the present, individuals possess the free will to shape their future through mindful actions. This dynamic understanding of karma empowers individuals to take control of their lives, cultivating positive actions to mitigate negative past karma. What is karma? In Buddhism, karma is intentional action, sadhana, expressed through body, speech, or mind. Actions performed without intention, even if harmful, do not create karma. The Buddha famously said, "Intention is karma." Intention leads to action through body, speech, or mind. Karma and its results, vipaka. Karma is the action, and vipaka is its result. Mental consequences. Joy, sorrow, contentment, or suffering are mental outcomes of karma. Material consequences. Wealth, health, and longevity are physical outcomes. Just as a seed inherently carries the potential to grow into a tree, every action carries the potential to produce results. Karma in practice. The power of mind. The mind is central to karma. As the Dhammapada states, the mind precedes all actions. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows. The present and the future. The present is shaped by the past, and the future is shaped by the present. This continuity underscores the importance of mindfulness and ethical actions in the present moment. The ultimate goal. Buddhist practice aims to eradicate karma by eliminating ignorance, avidya, and craving, tanha, which are the roots of all actions. Enlightened beings like the Buddha and Arahants transcend karma, engaging in virtuous actions without creating new karma. A child born with exceptional musical talent may carry latent abilities from past lives where they cultivated musical skills. Similarly, an individual born into adversity may be reaping the results of past negative actions while being presented with opportunities for growth and redemption. Buddhist view on free will and karma. Unlike fatalistic interpretations, Buddhism emphasizes the importance of free will and effort in shaping one's life. While past karma influences the present, individuals have the power to create new karma through ethical actions, compassion, and mindfulness. Mitigate negative karma by cultivating positive thoughts, words, and deeds. Transform destiny by understanding the workings of karma and taking conscious actions. The Buddha encouraged active engagement in life, teaching that individuals are not bound by their past, but can work towards a better future. The 5 principles of karma. Intentional action, sadhana. All karma begins with intention. Actions performed with awareness and intent carry moral significance, while accidental actions do not create karma. Cause and effect. Karma operates under the principle of cause and effect. Good actions bring good results, and bad actions bring negative consequences. This law applies to the moral, mental, and physical realms. Continuity of karma. Karma persists across lifetimes. Actions from past lives influence the present, while current actions shape the future. This continuity explains disparities in human experiences. The role of the mind. The mind is the driving force behind all actions. As the Dhammapada states, the mind precedes all actions. Training the mind through mindfulness and meditation is essential to purify intentions and create positive karma. Karma is not fate. Karma provides a framework for understanding life's disparities but does not impose rigid determinism. Individuals have the freedom to create new karma and transform their lives through effort and understanding. The purpose of understanding karma. A clear understanding of karma helps individuals cultivate compassion. Recognizing that everyone is shaped by their past actions fosters empathy and reduces judgment. Take responsibility. Understanding that one's actions shape their future encourages ethical living and self-discipline. Seek liberation. The ultimate goal in Buddhism is to transcend karma by eradicating ignorance and craving, breaking free from the cycle of rebirth. Karma and its results, Karma and Vipaka. Understanding karma as action. In Buddhism, karma refers to intentional actions, karma, performed through body, speech, or mind. Every intentional action, whether wholesome or unwholesome, generates karma. The results or consequences of karma are referred to as vipaka, which can manifest as happiness, suffering, success, or failure. The relationship between karma and vipaka. Karma and vipaka are inseparable, like a seed and its fruit. Karma is the cause. It sets into motion actions with latent potential to yield results. Vipaka is the effect. It represents the inevitable consequences that arise from the cause. For example, a person who cultivates kindness and generosity creates positive karma, resulting in happiness, respect, and favorable circumstances. Conversely, harmful or selfish actions generate negative karma, leading to suffering and difficulties. Types of karma. Karma manifests in different ways, categorized by its function and the timing of its results. Immediate karma, ditadhama vedanya karma. Actions that produce results in the current life. For instance, showing kindness may immediately foster trust and goodwill in relationships. Subsequent karma, upapajavedanya karma. Actions that yield results in the next life. For example, a lifetime of ethical living can lead to a favorable rebirth. Indefinite karma, apariparya vedanya karma. Actions that may produce results in future lives, depending on when conditions become favorable. Defunct karma, ahosi karma. Actions that do not produce results because conditions were not suitable for their manifestation. The complex nature of karma's results. The outcome of karma is influenced by various factors. Nature of the action. Wholesome deeds tend to bring positive results, while unwholesome deeds lead to negative consequences. Strength of the karma. Powerful actions driven by strong intentions produce more impactful results. Time of fruition. Karma may ripen immediately in a subsequent life or remain dormant for countless lifetimes. Supportive or obstructive conditions, external circumstances, and additional actions can amplify or mitigate the effects of karma. The role of the mind in karma. The Buddha emphasized the centrality of the mind in the creation and experience of karma. The mind is the forerunner of all actions. Thoughts give rise to speech and actions, which in turn shape one's destiny. A disciplined mind generates positive karma, while an undisciplined mind creates chaos and suffering. Training the mind to shape positive karma. Mindfulness. Awareness of thoughts, words, and actions prevents unwholesome karma and encourages skillful conduct. Right intention. Cultivating pure intentions rooted in compassion, non-harming, and generosity transforms one's karma. Meditation. Practicing meditation strengthens mental clarity and reduces ignorance and craving, the root causes of unwholesome karma. The moral implications of karma, ethics, and accountability. Buddhism teaches that individuals are fully accountable for their actions. The law of karma reinforces ethical behavior by linking actions to their consequences. Good deeds bring joy and harmony. Harmful deeds lead to suffering and discord. Avoiding misinterpretations. The Buddha warned against fatalistic or deterministic views of karma. Karma is not a justification for passivity or resignation. Instead, it empowers individuals to take control of their actions and shape their futures. While past karma influences the present moment holds the power to create new karma and transform one's life. The 5 niyamas, natural laws in Buddhism. In Buddhist philosophy, karma is one of 5 universal laws, niyamas, that govern all physical, mental, and spiritual phenomena. These laws operate independently yet harmoniously to explain the workings of the universe. 1. Utu niyama, physical laws, relates to inorganic matter and natural phenomena such as weather, seasons, and climate. Examples include the cycle of seasons, summer, autumn, winter, and spring. Natural disasters like earthquakes, hurricanes, and volcanic eruptions. These physical processes operate without direct human influence, but human actions, like environmental exploitation, can indirectly affect them. Second, bija niyama, biological laws, governs organic matter, including plant growth, reproduction, and genetics. Examples: a mango seed produces a mango tree, not an apple tree. Genetic inheritance determines physical traits like height, eye color, and hair texture. This law explains biological phenomena, but does not account for moral or psychological differences among beings. Third, karma niyama, law of moral cause and effect. Central to Buddhist teaching, it refers to the law of moral causality. Wholesome actions bring beneficial results. Unwholesome actions lead to negative consequences. Key aspects: karma operates independently, with no external force rewarding or punishing individuals. Karma is not predestination. Individuals have the free will to create new karma and alter their circumstances. Fourth, dharma niyama, natural laws of the universe, encompasses universal principles governing natural and spiritual phenomena. The law of gravity, the arising of a Buddha in specific cosmic conditions, the interdependence of all phenomena, paticca samuppada, or dependent origination. These laws highlight the interconnectedness and interdependence of all things in the universe. Fifth, citta niyama, mental laws, relates to the mind and its processes, mental formations, thoughts, emotions, and psychological phenomena. Supernatural mental powers like telepathy, clairvoyance, and knowledge of past lives. Citta niyama underscores the mind's profound influence on human experience and its connection to karma, the interplay of the 5 niyamas. These 5 laws collectively explain the complexities of existence. Physical and biological laws govern the material world. Mental and moral laws influence spiritual growth and ethical conduct. Natural laws ensure universal harmony and balance. While karma is central to understanding moral and spiritual phenomena, it operates alongside these other laws to create the tapestry of life. The ultimate goal: transcending karma. Buddhism emphasizes not only understanding karma, but also transcending its influence through spiritual practice. The ultimate goal for practitioners is to liberate themselves from the cycle of cause and effect, achieving nibbana, nirvana, understanding the cycle of karma. Karma creates the conditions for rebirth. As long as individuals generate actions motivated by desire, aversion, or ignorance, they remain bound to samsara, the cycle of birth and death. The Buddha taught that while the effects of past karma are inevitable, future karma is within one's control. By cultivating wholesome actions and thoughts, one can create conditions for positive rebirths or even liberation. The path to liberation. To transcend karma, individuals must follow the Eightfold Path, which offers practical steps to overcome ignorance and craving. This path is divided into three categories: wisdom, panya, right view, understanding the Four Noble Truths and the law of karma; right intention, cultivating thoughts of renunciation, goodwill, and harmlessness; ethical conduct, sila; right speech, avoiding lies, gossip, and harmful words; right action, engaging in deeds that do not harm others; right livelihood, pursuing an ethical means of sustenance; mental discipline, samadhi; right effort, striving to abandon unwholesome states and cultivate wholesome ones; right mindfulness, maintaining awareness of body, feelings, thoughts, and mental states; right concentration, developing deep meditative states that lead to insight. Through this path, individuals gradually purify their minds, weaken the forces of ignorance and craving, and ultimately achieve liberation. Eradicating karma. Karma ceases to influence those who attain enlightenment because they no longer generate new karma. The enlightened ones, such as Buddhas and Arahants, live without ignorance and craving, the root causes of karma. They perform actions out of compassion and wisdom, but these actions do not create future results. The Buddha described this state in the Ratana Sutta. The seed is destroyed, selfish desires no longer arise. This signifies the end of the cycle of karma and rebirth, as the mind is free from the fetters of attachment. The role of compassion. While transcending karma, the Buddha and enlightened beings dedicate themselves to helping others. They act with boundless compassion, spreading teachings and guidance to alleviate the suffering of all beings. Their actions, although virtuous, are not bound by karma, as they arise from pure wisdom and selflessness. The freedom beyond. Karma teaches the importance of taking responsibility for one's actions, but it also offers hope. By following the Buddha's teachings and cultivating wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline, individuals can free themselves from the bonds of karma and attain the ultimate peace of nibbana.